Today, I've got something special for you. I'm actually in Jackson, Michigan, and I'm hanging out in the UGQ shop, the manufacturing facility, and they have given me an awesome tour, and I can't wait to introduce you to some of the employees here and kind of give you just an idea of where this company started and where it's going, and then just kind of walk you through some of the process. This is Chad, the logistics slash production entrepreneur, manager who runs everybody.
The thing.
Tells them what to do.
The stuff.
He's the man.
How did the company get started?
Okay, so the company got started in 2011, 2012-ish. It was started by Paul, who's the owner. He started as a result of a failed camping trip with a friend of his. He was attempting to hike in a hammock because he had a bad back. Paul was very unfamiliar with lightweight hammocks. Pretty much all we knew was the netted hammocks that you see in Grandma's backyard. So they failed miserably at trying to get this hammock set up correct. And as a result, Paul came home from that trip, did a bunch of research, found that there was a pretty large market for the hammock community, the backpacking community using hammocks. And so he proceeded to attempt to make some of his own gear. And through doing that, had some friends who requested some gear and ultimately led to him turning on a website, which then produced all of this 8 years later. When you place an order with us, all of our quilts start with raw materials. This is our cutting table. This is what's called a grid table. We have a glass top on here because we use hot cutters to cut all of our fabrics, which actually seals all the edges so you don't have unraveling of fabrics. So we start with raw fabric. This gets rolled out. You'll have a build sheet specific to your order where we will lay out the dimensions of your quilt on this fabric, cut it out to your specifications, and from there it will go over to the sewing department.
This is a top quilt. So this is our banded top quilt. So we're sewing the baffles down all the way to the middle of the quilt, where it then goes to the horizontal baffles. The way this machine works is we just have a lock stitch here at the beginning, and just tap down on this, and it does it automatically. I can just push down and go. And then when I'm done with this, we'll fold this up and attach the outer in the opposite way, where we'll run it from the inside to the out.
All right, so we have three different types of down. We've got 800, 850, 950. 800 is going to be your super cost effective. 950 is going to be your high-end premium Ferrari style. This is Chevy, this is Lamborghini, this is Mercedes. So the 800 is going to be the most cost effective. This down is probably the smallest as far as clumps. You're going to notice that it does not clump up at all. It's very fluffy, very lightweight. The 850 comes in slightly bigger clusters, but once broken up, performs exceptionally well. The 950 is the high-end down. It's the most expensive, where these clusters are very elongated. So they're much longer fibers, which means that these will interlock at greater distances, which causes them to perform slightly more efficient. So 19, that's chamber 1. So that's the amount of down just for chamber 1. And then he's got the tube already in the chamber. Just like that. There's one chamber done.
That's all it takes.
We have a 1 to 2 gram tolerance per chamber, which basically means that over the course of an entire quilt that has 13 or 14 ounces, there may be one chamber that's off by 1 gram. Order number, type of down, the amount of total down, length of the quilt. So this is the full breakdown of what's going in the top half or the torso, and then the foot box, the amount of down. So this is the chart that we use to fill each individual quilt. One of the main features that we're known and recognized for is how customizable we are. All the different fabric options that are available, whether it's the fabric itself or the patterns that you have on the quilt. Most people don't realize, but we have access to literally an unlimited amount of patterns. And the reason I say it is that now you can actually upload your own image to have it printed on your favorite quilt or tarp. So, for instance, in my case, my next quilt will be Dan Becker's face printed right here.
As it should be.
So this is our tarp cutting table. It's a 16-foot table specifically designed to cut out all the tarps that we have here between the Winter Dream, the hanger tarps, ground tarps, whatever it may be, gets done here on this table. We offer thousands of different colors and prints for fabrics. We offer 2 different types of fabrics, which is going to be the 20D sil poly and the 15D membrane sil poly. We offer quilts, tarps, and skullies. We also are planning on coming out with a new line of products in the future, hopefully some synthetic products. But that's also why we partner with other companies like Dream Hammock, who offers hammocks, and We'll be developing some new partnerships in the future with some backpack manufacturers. So we will become a full one-stop shop for all your backpacking needs, whether it's a sleep system, whether it's a dry bag, whatever it may be. Hopefully we will have it.
All right, guys, so that was just a quick tour of the UGQ shop here, the manufacturing facility. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks to Chad for showing us around and giving us all the details on how they make their awesome quilts. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe for more. Make sure you hit the bell notification so I can send you a video every time it's released. And I will see you on the next one.